McLaughlin has been forced to hand victory to Shane van Gisbergen in the first race of the Newcastle 500 after running dry on fuel in the final lap. The Ford driver's forced surrender to his Holden arch-rival has set the scene for a final day thriller.
Down to business and Jamie Whincup picked up where he left off.
Whincup has bolted and covered the whole field.
But once the nerves settled, McLaughlin piled on the pressure.
Now look at McLaughlin, he's right on Whincup.
Craig Lowndes was slightly off the pace in his farewell tour.
Lowndes, his teammates, got the fastest lap of the race at 11.2.
As championship contenders Shane van Gisbergen and McLaughlin battled it out, another street fight was brewing further back.
Whincup's giving Coulthard a nudge.
Whincup coming off second best.
And that's Whincup in the fence.
Paving the way for the front runners to start trading blows.
It's on in the championship battle.
As Newcastle turned on the charm, Fabian Coulthard came unstuck, causing the day's first safety car.
That hit really hard. Do you believe that?
Mayhem struck in the pits. Lowndes' Golden Holden was left needing attention. Its normally happy driver fuming.
Fast lane's not wide enough.
The safety car played into McLaughlin's hands, taking the lead on lap 53.
McLaughlin leads 1 second over Scott Pye.
Chaz Mostard's day came to an end in the 65th, and Van Gisbergen worked back to second.
Van Gisbergen's actually making ground, but he's making it in just tiny little millimetres.
McLaughlin held an unbeatable lead before the unthinkable.
Van Gisbergen's going to grab it!
Heartbreak on the final hairpin. Forced to choose fuel over a finish, handing victory to Van Gisbergen.
A few naughty words come out of my mouth then. That was awesome. What a race, and that sets up tomorrow. She's on for tomorrow. It's basically whoever finishes ahead of each other wins.
Stephen Mount, NBN News.
A shock out of Brisbane today with Wayne Bennett set to stay at the Broncos in 2019. It was expected the club would release him early to bring forward the coach swap with South Sydney's Anthony Seibold, but Bennett met with Broncos chairman Carl Morris this morning, and afterwards the club released a statement confirming the Supercoach will remain in charge at Brisbane next season. Seibold and Bennett will still swap roles in 2020. In his last 10 white ball matches, Australia's Aaron Finch has averaged just 9.6 runs. It's a worrying sign at the start of a daunting summer against India, but Finch is confident his form will turn around once the first test begins.
Touching down in sunny Sydney, Aaron Finch keen to wash away last night's bad memories.
Well, something's going wrong, not getting enough runs. I've been in this position before and it's not alarming.
Finch was dismissed for a golden duck before the Melbourne weather turned and washed out last night's match. But he doesn't think his T20 form will carry over into the Test arena.
No, not really. I think it's a totally different format. When you're looking to get after him so early in a T20 game, the first risk that you take, and often you can get out, but I've still been working very hard on my technique and doing a lot of work with Graham Hick and trying to just adjust a couple of little things. So it's not ideal, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, that's the opposite format.
The Aussies have been forced to reshuffle their lineup ahead of tomorrow's final T20 clash at the SCG, with Billy Stanlake ruled out with an ankle injury.
It was unfortunate, trip on the rope and straight over. I didn't know about it until I was halfway out for the toss.
And that opens the door for Mitchell Starc, who's been recalled after a 2-year absence from the shortest form of the game.
The obvious thing is his death bowling in particular, so he hits the hole probably better than most blokes going around, and he can also swing the new ball up front and bowls with good pace, so he's a pretty good package to have in, and yeah, very exciting bowler to come back into the squad.
Danica Mason, NBN News.
Australia's women will look for a record 4th 2020 World Cup win tomorrow night when they face England in the final in Antigua.
This is why you play the game. You want to be involved in games like this, and we've spoken a lot as a group about enjoying our cricket and really having a smile on our face and just embracing the opportunity that we've gotten.
The Aussies have lost just one match in the tournament. Aussie pair Mark Leishman and Cameron Smith will need something special tomorrow if they're to claim the World Cup of Golf in Melbourne. Despite sitting atop the leaderboard early in the third round, the hosts are now 6 shots behind leaders Belgium.
An early eagle from Mark Leishman got the ball rolling for the Australians, who began day 3 with plenty of work to do. From 4 shots back, they were soon in the lead.
This boy's got some game. This guy's got some short game.
But But their round could have been so much better if not for a dose of misfortune for Cameron Smith on the 18th.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's the flag. And that's unkind.
As the ball trickled off the green, Smith couldn't quite believe it.
I think we handled it pretty well. Still played the back nine and under par and put ourselves in it for tomorrow.
The Belgians remain the team to beat, having regained their buffer at the top thanks to putts like this from Thomas Dietrich. Meanwhile, it was high stakes in Las Vegas as Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson went head-to-head.
That hurts the pocket.
While that miss ensured Mickelson lost a $200,000 side bet, this cost Woods a whole lot more. $9 million, in fact. Mickelson claiming the winner-takes-all prize on a fourth playoff hole.
And last, it is.
Ayrton Woolley, NBN News.
In just a moment, the Newcastle Jets break through for their first win of the season. And is this Jeff Horn's diet for his bout with the man?
Big Mac meal! 30 days, 30 deals. Only on the My Macca's app. Like a small Big Mac meal and cheeseburger for only $5 or a quarter pounder for only $2. Download it now and check today's exclusive deal.
There's over 50 ways to get to Europe, like Paris return from $1,399, or our most popular fare from $1,599, or fly premium economy from $3,619.
Best in the air.
And everywhere.
Barbecuing, roasting or baking. The Weber Q lid-down cooking system means you can do it all with flavour so incredible, everything else simply stops. Whether you're in the backyard or away from home, you'll soon realise there's nothing like a Weber Q.
Harvey Norman, even more amazing deals on home entertainment. Up to 20% off selected TVs and soundbars. Plus 60 months interest-free. Score a knockout deal on big screen TVs. This Sony 65-inch 4K Android TV down to $1,495. Plus hot prices across soundbars. This 2.1 channel Samsung soundbar, $195. Doorbuster deals, massive range, big brands. Up to 20% off selected TVs and soundbars. Ends Monday at Harvey Norman.
Why did you choose Kmart Tyre and Auto Service for your new tyres?
The main reason? Their free tyre care plan.
I like how it gives me free tyre rotation and balance. If I'm not happy with my tyres, I can swap them in the first 30 days.
Find out about our tyre care plan today.
So I was whitening my smile with a photo filter. My friend said, why not whiten in real life? I wondered, does that even work? She said, Oral-B 3D White really whitens. Oral-B 3D White toothpaste removes up to 95% of stains in 3 days.
See, your smile looks great.
Oral-B, brush like a pro.
Unwrap magic this Christmas with family and friends. Made even more special with Ferrero Rocher. Discover the delicious combination of a whole hazelnut, rich creamy chocolate, a crisp wafer, and gently roasted hazelnut pieces. Unwrap magic this Christmas with Ferrero Rocher.
Tonight's weather is proudly brought to you by the Burton family, Mayland and Port Stephens Toyota.
Call in to get your best price on a new Toyota.
Jeff Horn clearly isn't concerned about dropping weight for his clash with Anthony Mundine. Today, digging into a big box of chocolate. The Brisbane local had the treats waiting for him in Sydney to soften the blow of Mundine's camp, forcing him to fly in for a 15-minute media conference.
They knew that I don't travel this close and they're trying to upset me, and I guess it has a little bit because I am frustrated that I had to come here, but I'm going to use it as extra motivation.
Horn and Mundine go head-to-head next Friday. Round 5 of the A-League continues tonight with Adelaide leading the Phoenix 2-1 early in the second half. Last night the Jets finally broke through for their first win of the season. The visitors were the first to score at a lacklustre-looking spotless stadium. Jason Hoffman with the finish. The Wanderers had plenty of chances but simply couldn't find the back of the net. Newcastle sealed the 2-0 win in the final moments through Venezuelan Ronnie Vargas.